What's going on, everybody? This is Connor or Indentation here, and what I got for you guys is a video of my first Moab. Sorry to ruin the surprise, but I do get a Moab in this game, and there will be more of these to come. I've already gotten one other one, and I'm gonna say they are pretty difficult to get. Especially if you're not running specialist class, it seems like to me. It seems like every time I've been running assault, or especially even support, it's really difficult to even get near that. The one thing I have noticed with assault is I can get a lot of UAVs, and that is one thing that helps. With specialists, you don't have any UAVs or anything like that up, but you do end up getting all the perks, which is amazing. In this game I wasn't really playing too aggressively. I normally am a really aggressive player. I like just running at the other team, which is a lot harder to do in this game, by the way. Since you die so fast, you can get owned by people just sitting in corners a lot easier, it seems like. Which, you know, I'm not gonna complain about too much, because it is what it is. They're not gonna fix that. That's how the game is. So just kind of gotta make do with it. But yeah, 25 kill streak, or 24 with hardline on, I found to be a lot more difficult than I thought it would be. I thought maybe I'd have more than 2 by now, and I'm 5th prestige at the moment. This was before that. And I also want to talk about how it feels when you get really close to a Moab. For me, I don't know if this is true for everyone, but my heart starts beating and I get really excited, and it's kind of hard to just like focus, because I know I'm 1 or 2 kills away and I really don't want to screw it up. And you'll see when I'm getting close here, I almost die. I get so close to death, and I was just freaking out. It's one of the greatest feelings, but it makes you really freaking nervous at the same time. Yeah, so my loadout, I have the ACR suppressed, and FMGs is my secondary. And the main reason I use FMGs as my secondary is only to compete with the other people using them around corners, and shotguns too, I guess, because just with your normal assault rifle or a lot of other things, I guess, it gets pretty difficult to try and kill someone going around a corner, because you just don't have that high rate of fire or really a lot of power quickly like a shotgun or the FMGs have. My strategy in this game, I guess, was to kind of play cautiously and just try and get behind the other team as much as I could to get kills. I didn't really want to necessarily sprint at them, because that could just get me owned. And yeah, right there was one of the scary moments. That's what I was telling you about. I really thought I was gonna die, and I've had a couple other 21, 22 kill streaks where I think I should have died, but I don't know. Or I mean, never mind. I have died in situations like that. So it's kind of the luck of the draw in this game, because someone who isn't a necessarily as good of a player can come behind you and just own you. So I'm actually kind of okay. I'm really surprised at myself too, because this was all my first life. I didn't die till I got this Moab, which I haven't really done in other games. I haven't really gotten too close in my first life, which is one of my problems. I usually die once or twice right away. But yeah, it's not like I was sitting in a corner either. I was running the map, but not super aggressively. Also, a new patch did just come out which I like. You can slightly notice the difference in the FMGs. To me, it seems like they have just a little bit more kick, so you can't long range people quite as easily. And I mean, they're still really good, but they just don't have quite the range, it seems like to me. They're not as accurate. And the Type 95 was supposed to be nerfed too. I haven't really used it since then. I've been using the ACR a lot. I love the ACR. It's probably my favorite gun. I've also been using the Striker with support class just for the heck of it. It's actually pretty good. Once you get the better attachments and weapon proficiencies for the Striker, it is a really good gun. Sometimes on small maps, there's a lot of people using them. You kind of have to use something sort of like that just so you can compete. But also, now that the game's been out for a while, what do you guys think? Do you think they should change anything else about the game? Take off any power from certain weapons? It doesn't seem that there's one just outstanding overpowered gun either to me, so I don't know. I feel like the game's pretty good as is. It does get a little frustrating when you die really easily. I know for one thing, I watch the Mark and Jay's videos a lot. I follow him on Twitter. He was complaining. I don't know if he was complaining, but he was just saying that it seems like they made the game easier for everyone to play, which I do agree with. It seems like Call of Duty games are doing, like Black Ops wasn't like that, but Modern Warfare 2 was, or at least Infinity Ward is doing it. I'll just say that they're making the game easier for people to do better at with the things like compounding kill streaks. You die faster. I still right there's my Moab, by the way. It's pretty legit. I was like freaking out because this is my first one. But games like Halo, I do really enjoy because the better player usually will win a gunfight. I say usually because random stuff happens, but generally, yeah, I only killed 3 people with my Moab too, which is a little bit frustrating. Games like Halo, and I'm gonna say Black Ops 2, like Halo, you have shields, so you actually have to be accurate, and the better player will win the battle. See, it seemed like Black Ops 2, you had a lot more health, so you could recover from someone coming up behind you and maybe shooting you, or someone sitting in a corner shooting you. You could react to that and kill them if you were the better player. But in this game, I don't know, someone sitting in a corner or coming behind you, you're kind of screwed, honestly. And things like the assault kill streak setup allow people to get decent, not necessarily maybe amazing kill streaks, but pretty good kill streaks fairly fast. I don't know. I guess that's my opinion, is you die a little bit too fast, and I don't know if I'm a huge fan of the compounding kill streaks, but I don't hate this game necessarily as much as some people do. I still really enjoy Modern Warfare 3. It's definitely true that you're probably not able to get as high of a KD as other games, and maybe like not even win as easily. I know without a team sometimes it's kind of hard to win just because it seems like I survived till then. That's, I don't know, that's crazy. That was like most of the Domination game. I'm impressed with myself. No, but really, I probably just got lucky a bunch of times. I know this game is really frustrating at points too. Especially if you get killed by some of the more powerful guns a lot of times in a row. Like if you get mowed down by strikers, say that's like 5 times in a row. Yeah, that does get a little annoying. But overall, I enjoy the game. I really like this specialist class concept too. I think that's a great idea. And so this has basically been my first Moab. I know the video gets dark here for a sec. Somewhere around here, because I was recording this from theater mode and I hadn't touched my controller in a little bit, so my Xbox dimmed. So I apologize for that, but it's right at the end of the game. I don't think it really ruins anything right there. You can still see it. No, see it? Yeah. It's kind of my bad, but oh well, what you gonna do? Also, any suggestions, things you want to see again, I'm always open for that. Especially things for me to talk about. I feel like I don't have enough to talk about all the time. But if you've watched it this far, thank you a lot for watching. Liking my video always helps me, so I'll let you watch the final kill cam, and I will see you later.